So the very basic of the Docker or container architecture is what we refer to as images. So basically, if we want to deal with containers, we cannot do that without having images. So we think of containers as a building and images as the blueprint or the, say, architecture to build that or to construct that building. So the plan is the images, and then the building itself is like the containers. So that's how you can draw the parallels. But one thing about images is that images are coming from somewhere. So there are various sources of images. It may be coming from a registry, or sometimes people want to refer to it loosely as a repository. So a registry is just where images will be stored, or it can be coming from the individual who is using the Docker container engine. So maybe you created your own image. So it's possible to create images or use images that are coming from a registry. A typical example of a registry is Docker Hub, and it is the most popular Docker registry out there. And so with the Docker registry, basically what that does is, or the Docker Hub registry, it helps you to get images that can be used to, say, create containers. So we have various types of images. There are some of the images which are official images, meaning they were created or they are managed by the Docker team. And we also have verified images, which are images that are coming from organizations or coming from or maintained by entities like commercial entities. So for example, if it is coming from a particular company that owns the technology for like Grafana, so it's managed by Grafana Labs, and that's kind of a verified publisher. We also have the open source ones, which are coming from group of people which within the open source environment. And these are people, or it could be individuals who come together to um, create technology. The difference between the verified ones and the open source ones is that the verified ones mostly are for commercial entities, so like companies which are profit oriented, and the open source ones are most likely, not all of them, but most of them are going to be coming from organizations that are just for the societal good.